guys, welcome to another episode of Media Strikes Back. Joining me on the couch I have Yana, and we have a jam-packed episode for you tonight. On tonight's show we have 80 Aces. This is an alternative rock band. The guys were brought up in Warrnambool. They've toured with the Hoodoo Gurus, Vasco Era, so it's going to be a good one. We've also got The Search for Marley. That's right, it's Lee versus JD. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, stay tuned and you will find out. And we also have a chat to While the City Sleeps. You'll find out more soon. But on the couch I have Yana, as I mentioned before, and Yana went and had a chat.
I had the pleasure of meeting the lovely Loutas. So her new label that she's recently launched is called Sage. That's S-A-E-J, and I won't give away what that stands for. You'll see in the cut, but it's a lovely label. It's very retro, and what I liked about Ellen very much is that her pattern making and designs are very much old school style.
Oh, wow.
And that's apparently quite rare for Melbourne designers to kind of maintain that old school type of style in their dressmaking and design. So I thought that was pretty unique.
Okay, say no more. Let's have a look at what you guys went and got the chance to visit and have a look at.
Would you like to tell everyone a little bit about Sage and what you do?
Okay, Sage provides a service to the clothing industry Australia-wide. We provide service to the design area, pattern making, grading, production, made to measure, alteration services, anything that sort of covers the clothing industry.
So anything clothing related pretty much?
Yeah, menswear, children's wear, bridal wear.
And what's your favourite?
My favourite that I love is menswear.
Really?
I had a position as a menswear designer in a company I worked for many years ago, and I loved it. I think my passion's more for menswear. I haven't pushed it much at the moment, but I love it. Yeah.
And how did you feel that this is what you want to do?
Okay, my
Where
mother.
did it start?
Okay, my mother was a dressmaker for many years, and from 8 years old, I said, no, this is it. This is me. Fashion. I've got to get out there. Got to do something. So I finished my schooling. I did a design course. And I just got straight into the workforce after that, and haven't stopped.
Amazing. From 8 years old, so did you sort of come up to mum and go, can I help, sew this button
No, you're going to be a doctor,
and...
what are you doing,
Yeah.
But no, fashion was in my blood, I think, from a little girl, and I'm still doing it, I love it. 20 years plus later, I think.
And do you have trouble deciding what to wear?
Oh, I've got a vision. I sort of plan ahead. I've got this vision. Probably people might think, no, what are you doing? But that's me. Vintage, glamour, rock chic, bit of colour, that's me.
So you've recently launched this new label called Sage Design.
Yeah.
And how would you sort of describe the style that you're going for?
Okay, very retro, vintage, glamour. I love using natural fibres and very sleek, contemporary, bit sexy, a bit sort of fun.
Yeah. And how do you think fashion compares in Melbourne and Sydney? I know a lot of people might be debating
I'm a Melbourne
this
girl.
issue.
I'm not going to talk about other states around Australia, but I'm a Melbourne born and bred girl, and I believe we're up there.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think we're not looking too shabby.
That's great.
So I've recently come back from a holiday in Europe. Now, everybody says that European fashion is phenomenal, which it is, and I did lots of great shopping, and I'm scared to open my bank account. But as amazing as shopping and fashion is all over the world, and the fashion capitals, Milan, London, Paris, you name it, I think that Melbourne does pretty well in terms of the fashion scene, and a lot of people that from other parts of Australia come to Melbourne and definitely highlight the fact that the shopping is a really great experience here. So what would you say, Ellen?
I've heard the same reviews.
Yeah.
Only thing is Australia's a very expensive country.
Yeah.
As far as clothing is concerned, not just clothing, I suppose anything. A little bit harder to buy clothes if you're a tourist here, I think, because it is a bit expensive. But everyone else, it's very hard to produce things in Australia. We try the best. I prefer to produce things locally. I'm trying to push that issue by producing stuff in Australia and Melbourne. I know that we're competing against a huge market overseas.
Yeah.
But try to get the costs down as much as we can. But fashion in Australia is up there, I think.
And
Yeah.
and just looking at the desk here and the backdrop that we've created, so I can see that you've already got Sage on your pencil case.
My daughters did this. Yep.
So what's actually Sage stand for?
Okay, they're initials of my family. So S is for Sophia, and just A is for Ange, my husband,
Yeah.
E for me, Ellen, and J for Georgie.
Now it's nicely to it.
Yeah.
And what about this desk? We had a chat about this desk
Okay.
before.
This is my portable pattern making desk that I take with me when I have to work in-house sometimes
Yeah.
at certain people's places. And it's been signed by a lot of kids, people that have sort of come and gone. It's been with me since 1998. So
Bit of a lucky charm.
it's a part of me, yeah, part of my hip, I reckon.
Yeah.
What an interesting lady and great designs.
Yeah, and I loved how she got excited and prepared, and she had all the mannequins in the background all dressed up as well with her designs. That was really good to see.
And what a better person to send to that interview than you. You're
Yes.
very fashionable indeed.
I am a massive fashion person. I read all the magazines that come out. I can't get enough of them, and I want to always make sure that I'm keeping up with the latest trends. At the moment, we've got the neon.
I was going to say, speaking of trends, tell us what you think the latest trend is.
Well, you know, if you walk down Chapel Street or through some of the laneways in the city that are really hot and trendy, you'll see lots of neon going on, which is really fun.
It's great because summer's coming around the corner soon.
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to have the bright colours, and I think that there's a lot of people out there, like myself, that tries to play it safe and, you know, has a lot of blacks and whites and neutral and natural kind of colours going on. So seeing the neon, you know, raging out there is really, really nice to see, particularly with summer coming up.
And don't forget, guys, if you have anything you'd like to see on fashion, any tips or any up-and-coming trends that you think we should check out, make sure you jump online to our website and let us know, or even any fun facts. So I think Yana has a fact that she wants to share.
Kimmy, I always have a random fun fact for you. I read an article recently that if you wear bright colours, it's supposed to brighten your mood.
Ooh, well, that's good. I'm wearing blue, isn't it?
Yes, it's lovely. I have no colour but my lipstick on at the moment, so...
But you look fabulous as always.
Oh, Kimmy.
Oh. Well, we're going to jump to an ad break. Stick around and we'll see you shortly. Welcome back, and now joining me on the couch is JD. JD, you got to speak to 80 Aces.
I did, and they're not from the 80s, and they're not a bunch of aces either. They had some quite witty remarks in terms of the band name.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things was that I thought Jade was a girl. Obviously a common mistake.
Not really.
It's not
But
really,
yeah.
but, hey.
I have a boy and a girl who's called Jade.
So you have two children?
No,
There we go.
sorry.
Something new for
I
the
have my
folks at
dog,
home.
as you know.
And your dog? Okay. Anyway, going back to the 80 Aces, we've got to check them out because they're a pretty cool band. They've played with some great acts, and they're just nice, relaxed, just
Yeah, it sounds like it. The Hoodoo Gurus, Visco era.
yeah,
Amazing.
great band.
All right, well, let's have a look.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, yeah, get it right now. Well, I could tell right away when I walk on the floor. Woo-hoo, that I'm gonna work tonight. I get my shoes and I step on the ground. Oh, I feel alive like I'm high with a bop in my walk. Woo-hoo, I'm gonna get it right. I check my phone and I feel tonight. Oh, well, I could tell right away when I walked on the floor. Oh, you got the cruise to my moves, stay here and skip for more. Oh, I could tell right away when I walked on the floor. Oh, you got the cruise to my moves, stay here and skip for more. Hey.
Okay, welcome here to Media Strikes Back. It's a very cold and sunny day, so typical Melbourne day. Is that right, boys? Yeah. I think so. So tell us, firstly, about the name. How did the name come about?
Well, we had a name previously that was really bad and we got some advice to change it, and so we had to think of something new. And at the time, all of us in the band were born in 1980 and we all like playing cards, so 80 Aces. There you go.
So, what would you describe your style as?
Vaguely alternative rock. I usually say. That's
The
yeah.
pop sensibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some pop smarts. He's the pop and we're the rock.
It's a snap and crackle.
So now you guys have been described as, you know, up-and-comers, just like the Foo Fighters in previous interviews. How would you react to that comment?
Surprised?
We play guitars, and the Foo Fighters do as well, I suppose. I know, I'm a big fan of the Foo Fighters, so yeah, that's really good. I think we're trying to do that kind of blend of good melodies and good riffs and stuff as well, so something to aim for. If we can play stadiums like them, that'd be pretty cool.
What would be your highlight so far of your career since 2004 when you guys formed?
Aside from this interview?
Aside from this interview, that is correct.
Well, I'd probably say supporting Hoodoo Gurus. Like, I was a massive Hoodoo Gurus fan, and playing with those guys was awesome. Like, I had their first album on record, so they got them to all sign that, and that was really cool. That was a great experience.
We and we played with UMI as well, and they're like Hoodoo Gurus and UMI, both, you know, bands we just absolutely love. So that was pretty awesome. But, I think we got to go to Sydney. We made the Australian final for the Global Battle of the Bands.
Okay.
And went to Sydney and flew all the way to Sydney to play 2 songs. But we came 5th in the heat, so in the final. So that was pretty cool. That was worth the trip.
I won a bass in a raffle.
And you won a bass guitar,
And
and we all got pairs of these shoes. So.
That's awesome.
Cool.
So when it comes to having gigs like that, do you have like a pre-show ritual that you kind of do, or
He's always the nervous
how do you
one.
go with the
Yeah,
nerves?
I'm really bad with nerves before gigs. The other guys just kind of stand around laughing at me. I think there's that pre-gig ritual.
They kind of slap you into the...
Suck it up, man.
He goes really pale white and
So
sits
it's
by himself.
Yeah. I do tend to go away off on my own. Yeah, I'm not good with that. I don't know. What do you guys do for a pre-gig ritual when I'm
Actually,
not there?
most of us, we all just kind of go off and do our own thing, and then like right before the show, bang, like we go on. And
You have to sleep a lot before gigs.
I do sleep a lot. Yeah.
Needs to save that energy before he gets out on stage.
Yeah. It's like, you know, they're just saving it up, releasing it.
Well, I look forward to hearing more from you guys, as do we all, and thanks so much for talking to us today.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, guys. How good were they?
They were good.
I have that song stuck
I
in
don't
my
know if the
head.
singing's good.
Yeah, well, I know, that's fine. I'm not here for my singing.
Don't try and join them, will you, JD?
Oh, Lee's here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bit of conflict on the couch,
Yeah.
is that the scene?
Why do you think there's a gap here?
Yeah, I know, I noticed the gap. Why, you moved away because Lee came and joined?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
And all his questions will need to come through you to me.
Yeah, they did. It's like the blue stream. Where's the, well, he does have a little bit of blue, but I mean,
No.
Well,
you just
blue's
don't bring the
good,
colours
no.
of the couch, man.
Thanks to Gianna's fun fact, we're all nice and bubbly and happy.
And bright.
Blue. And bright. But it seems like you had a really good time.
Oh, I loved it. I really did. I even jumped out of a tree. It was awesome fun.
The things you do.
The things you do when you're on location.
Typical JD.
So typical JD and typical Lee are about to have a head-to-head with Marley. It sounds so interesting, doesn't it? With Marley. Who's Marley? What's Marley about?
Ooh, yeah. What is Marley?
So we have a bit of a team off. Come on, guys, fill us in. If you don't tell me, I'll say it.
Okay, so we were divided up into 2 teams, me and the lovely Steph, and
Sweet
JD,
Steph.
and Joe, who had no hope. But we went on the search of Marley all throughout the city of Melbourne, and let me tell you, it was an adventure.
I'm feeling a bit of competitiveness, like the cook-off we had. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it's not really competition when it's a hands down swing.
Oh, all talk. Maybe we should go to the footage and actually see
Yeah.
who won on the day.
All right, enough of that, guys. I think we should see who the real winners were.
The day you told me you had Celia.
Here we are in Melbourne, and we're having a bit of a challenge here today. So Lee and I, you know,
It's
we're
the
on
Marley
a bit of edge.
adventure.
Yeah,
It is.
yep.
Who
We
can
usually
find the
get
most?
along, but today,
today.
there's no
Not
getting
today.
along.
We have
No.
1 hour to find as many as we can celebrating the zoo's 150th anniversary.
That's right. So there are 50 elephants in and around Melbourne.
Can we
so
do it?
we're going to see who can find 50.
You'll probably need 24 hours, just saying.
Well, I'm only going to need an hour.
No.
So, as you can see, I'm warming up my victory dance.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can't warm enough, Joe.
Guys, in case you didn't know, this is Steph who just said, I just want to go shopping.
No. This teal team, right, we can go shopping and find all the elephants. All right?
Right, so we're just about to head on the journey. I do believe that I've got the right team because Joe has so much energy, and we're just going to blitz it. Like we could pretty much fly there. That's how much energy we both have.
Okay, so here I am in the diary room, secret diary room for the pre-challenge. The nerves aren't really getting to me, and I know that JD and I are far more athletic, ambitious. We're way more fierce than Lee and Steph.
You'll see. You'll see.
I've actually spent the last 15 minutes embracing my inner elephant, really getting into the mode of it all.
We're just doing some stretches.
I believe that it's really going to help me win this competition. Now, I don't really know how I feel about JD being the team captain. I really did crack it when I found out. But I believe that as a combo, JJ, we definitely are going to be successful.
Just saying, but you know. Well, me and Lee are always a team, so it's going to show through today, so we'll just have to see.
Hi guys, so I assume that you've heard from the awesome team JJ. Well, let me tell you, Team Teal, the dream team, Steph and I, are about to absolutely wipe the floor with them. So don't put any backing behind them because you'll lose. We have secret weapons, an app, and we're about to do this. So keep watching and be tuned.
I believe that Lee's going to cry at the end of the day. Not sure if it's because he doesn't find the elephants or because I hit him. But I believe that really we are going to do well in this competition.
I think that me and Lee are personally like the dream team, and we're always together. We even matched our colours today, so of course we're going to win. I'm planning to go shopping as well as finding the elephants, so I'm thinking if we can do both, then we'd be an extra good team because we're able to, you know, go shopping, find elephants, have a coffee, and just stroll back. So that's how I think it's going to go down.
And we're going to find all 50, I reckon. Even if we have to go to the zoo, we're going to find all 50.
Alrighty guys, we have an hour. We have team JJ over here. We have the dream team over here. 1 hour guys. Find as many elephants as you can. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is going to be a good start.
Well, we had a blast, didn't we, Lee?
We did, an absolute ball.
But if you want to go and find out how it all ended, how it foils, and you want to put your own spin on it, go and check us out at www.mediastrikes.com.
Check out all the fine details and a few detours along the way.
And vote for your favourite photo of the Marley elephants with us. And even better yet, take your own photos of Marley and send them in to us.
How fast can you do it?
Oh my God, guys, what the hell? I can't see who won. Okay, this has just ripped me off. I'm not even making any sense. I want to know who won.
No, come on, we can't tell you.
Why not?
Because it's up to the viewers.
There's
so
a trick.
viewers at home, go to our Facebook page, like it, and you tell us who the real winner was. Clearly it was me.
Yeah, so make sure you get onto the website and have a look at the amazing photos that we took. Clearly the better looking team was us. And you'll be able to see who the real winner is.
Oh my gosh, guys, it looks like you had so much fun and I wasn't there. But
Anyway, time for an ad break, I think.
what are you doing, JD?
I need a drink.
Just like that, steals the line, walk straight off set.
What can you expect from the Loser? Do you know what I mean? They always leave first. They'll be like,
Ciao. Well, we're going to do they have a bit of a man tackle. It's getting a bit competitive in here, I think, after that Marley hunt. We'll see you shortly. Welcome back from the break. So for those of you who have just tuned in, JD and Lee had a bit of a tackle on the couch after a bit of a Marley hunt. So I have the two girls now, Yana and Steph. Bit safer. Yes, safer territory, less competitive, which is good.
Oh, boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. Now tell me about this group that you guys went to visit.
So we saw a really nice, fresh boy band called While the City Sleeps.
Great name.
And there were four members in the band. So there was James, Dave, Chris and Mike, who is always worried about his hair, strangely enough.
Yeah, that was really
Yeah,
weird.
totally the
Really?
always running late
Yeah.
because of him and
his hair.
his hair.
Yeah, well that's cool.
So they were a great young band, and they are a young alternative pop rock band.
Great.
They're touring around all of Australia
Mm-hmm.
to promote their new E EP.
We'll say no more. Let's have a look at the interview.
Last night already seems like such a blur. I'm trying my hardest to hold my tonight. Make this any harder for you. Tonight, make this any harder for you. I asked you to leave, but I'm glad you stayed. Tried to lie so still to keep my heart from breaking. Tonight, make this any harder for you. Tonight, make this any harder for you. 'Cause my heart's beating right out of my chest. Hands are erect, you wouldn't guess you would be here. Should we be here?
So tell us a little bit about your band, basically, and your style.
I guess you hit the nail on the head. Alternative pop rock, is that
Right.
kind of the
What
right
makes
genre?
the alternative?
Because we're not like any
You have
other
like
sort of
fringes
just
and
pop.
stuff.
Yeah, fringes. I'll buy a fringe. I had the window open at the way.
You don't all have a fringe?
Nah, mine.
It's just me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that can't be the reason.
And how did you guys get together? How did you get together?
eHarmony.
Yeah, online.
James
Straight
and I
face
met
to-
and just was chemistry from there.
Okay.
No.
No. Tell us the truth now.
James, you can start, seeing that you joined the band first.
Yep.
So there's this pretty cool site on the internet, and you just you don't date. You just meet other people in different bands, and
You can date if you
you
want
can,
to, I
you
suppose.
can. You can.
Yeah,
You can always
you
pick
can
up
have
people there. But no, I just found these guys online, and just kind of clicked when we practiced the first time.
New Beginnings, so that's your EP that's recently launched. What's that about? So James, being the vocalist, we'd assume that you write most of the songs, or?
Yeah, generally the lyrics. Well, Michael has a good part in the writing most of the songs, pretty much every song actually. But I generally write the lyrics, and the EP is pretty much about like new beginnings actually. And one of the songs on it's called Now or Never, and the whole EP kind of relates to that theme, where it's just like kind of like taking chances, like it's now or never, and kind of just generates through the whole.
Does that relate to the things that you guys have all been through? Something very
Well,
similar?
I
or?
mean, at the point that I joined and we first sort of sat down and did stuff together, yeah, I'd probably guess it was. It was kind of like the theory that now that we're all together and we've got this sort of sorted out, that we need to, push as much as possible and
Do
for it.
it properly and hope for the
And,
best.
and you've got Second Guessing as well.
So that's the
So
single
that's
out
the
of
single.
the moment. Yeah. Chris, you named that song, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I
Right,
fought
dude,
hard
that's
to name
right.
that song. Everyone would call it some other crap name. Don't even remember that's how bad it was.
I actually can't remember. I was fighting you on that. I
Yeah,
can't remember what it was
we'd
called.
text battles. No, there's songs with it, so much meaning in it. My favourite song off the EP. We did the film clip for that one. They got us some good feedback, and then that's my favourite to play. We open with that song most of the time.
Yep.
Everyone knows.
Laying in the cold, just wanna pick you up, take you home, throw you around, and let the world call. Tonight make this any harder for you. I asked you to leave, but I'm glad you stayed. I tried to lie so still to keep my heart from saying, tonight make this any harder for you. Tonight make this any harder for you. Tonight make this any harder for you. 'Cause my heart's beating right out of my chest. Hands are erect, you wouldn't guess you would be here. Should we be here? 'Cause my heart's beating right out of my chest. Hands are erect, you wouldn't guess you would be here. Should we be here?
How long did it guys take you to? How long did it guys take you to do this E EP?
So we probably did about 2 months of pre-production, maybe.
We started right. The day Dave joined, thought we'll give him a run, see how we go, see what we can come up with. And we wrote the song New Beginnings. We didn't actually name it then, and then we started writing that song then. And then when it came to time to name the EP, we're like, couldn't be a better name than New Beginnings. That's when we joined, and then we wrote that song, and then it went from there.
So I guess probably like 2 months pre-production, and then we were probably 2 weeks in the studio, went and got it mastered and sent it out as quickly as possible. We didn't really take our time with the last recording just because we really needed just to get some new stuff out there. And as we said, now
probably took longer to decide the colour of the artwork for the CD cover than
we're not the most decisive.
No, they're not decisive. I'm decisive. I know what I want, but they just don't agree. Yeah, what about this colour? You gotta change it. What colour? I don't know yet, man.
Tell us a little bit about your live shows. How do they work?
Well, they're a lot of fun. We
Yeah.
pretty much just go crazy, jump around, just try to entertain.
Crowd surf.
Oh,
you know,
crowd surf. Who's the clown now? Crowd, it's some dangerous stuff. Have you seen that go wrong?
What's the craziest show you guys have ever done?
So we played a show out at Cooey Rup.
They
Lovely
must be
little area.
Lovely little bunch. Flooded on
Fantastic. We had, I think we had kids crying after our first or second song. Chris lost his socks.
And my shoes.
And
one shoe.
Which was really
Why
cool.
would one take both? You could wear them. Then just take one and I
Did
had
you
one.
lose it, or did
No, they
someone
took 'em.
deliberately?
They took them. It was
They
like,
took 'em.
Yoink, catch up.
Are they on eBay now, or what's?
Listen,
what's
I
going
like to
on?
think of myself as pretty famous, but not that famous.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually bid on one. So
Dad's got him.
This is how we do it where I come from. Sitting, waiting, watching for the world to end. We stayed up, making plans that'll never come to pass. This is how we do it where I come from. Sitting, waiting, watching for the world to end. We stayed up, making plans that'll never come to pass. This is how we do it where I come from. Sitting, waiting, watching for the world to end. We stayed up, making plans that'll never come to pass.
Well, it looks like you ladies had a great time, and you got to play the drums.
Yes, I don't know how to play any musical instruments, so thank you, Dave, for teaching me to play my very first, the
Very
drums.
special.
You did very well. Did
Yeah,
you
'cause
like
you're
that?
professional.
Yeah. Very good. Dave, you might be kicked off the band. You might just have a new drummer.
Watch out. Well, don't forget, if you've got anything you want us to see, come visit, hear, listen, etc., etc., send it online and we'll have a look. Isn't that right, ladies?
Yeah, absolutely. You said it, Kim.
All right, until next week, we'll see you then.